Whereas public schools are the foundations of neighborhoods and communities.
With a proclamation from the Vancouver City Council, Focus on Education Week kicked off in early November.
Now, therefore, I, Timothy D. Levitt, Mayor of Vancouver, do hereby proclaim November 11th through the 17th, 2012 as Focus on Education Week on behalf of Evergreen Public Schools, and encourage all citizens to see for themselves the amazing things happening in our schools.
Focus on Education Week is a statewide celebration of public education. It coincides with the nationwide American Education Week and offers the community a chance to see education in action.
Education, we think, is one of the most critical things going on in any community for our future generations, but also for the economic development and well-being of a community. And the support we've gotten from the community to do our job is amazing.
The week offered a chance to strengthen those ties to the community and put a spotlight on the Evergreen District's important partnerships with local businesses. The New Seasons Fisher's Landing store held a one-year anniversary celebration that featured artwork from the district's Art Discovery program.
This actually just went up this last weekend. This is our first school of this year, but we have artists call and want to use the space, and I hold them off until spring or summer when the schools are out, and we really focus on getting the school's artwork in here.
Kids were also invited to the store to take part in fun, hands-on art projects.
We do a lot with the school districts. We really want to support our communities, and obviously, especially in our communities, the schools are needing our support.
The Whole Foods store on Southeast 160th also celebrated Focus on Education Week with a display called Art Discovery in the Kitchen. Kids got to try their hand at some unusual art projects, like painting with a celery stick for a brush. The busy week also featured Veterans Day observances at the schools. At Mountain View High School, Associate Principal Tony Miles addressed the students from Afghanistan, where he's serving as a lieutenant commander in the U.S. Navy.
I'm actually looking forward to the work I will be doing, but certainly a concern for my own personal safety.
Seeing a popular member of their staff in uniform gave Mountain View students a different perspective on military service. Associate Principal Wes Allen says it's important that students understand the sacrifice being made by our veterans.
We need to have our younger students at the high school age understand the service and dedication and loyalty and impact that our service members have on them, and having this kind of assembly to acknowledge them really does have an impact on our students.
At Covington Middle School, Vancouver Mayor Tim Levitt told students the families of veterans also deserve recognition on Veterans Day.
Maybe some of you have parents who are currently serving our country. If you do, please take time today and every day to thank them for what they do. If they are serving overseas, please know that our thoughts are with you, and we wish them a safe return home.
Students and staff at Covington also recognize the many veterans on hand for the event.
At this time, could we have all of our veterans either stand or wave and be recognized one more time?
Another highlight of Focus on Education Week was a field trip to the Port of Vancouver.
So if you look over here, you can just start to see the construction. There's some cranes sticking up.
These ninth graders enrolled in the Principles of Engineering course got a tour of the port and a close-up look at the construction of a new bridge that will carry traffic over the port's rail corridor.
Over here, we've got about 33 feet of embankment. An interesting point is that all of that soil is extremely heavy. The weight of that soil is causing the soil beneath to compress.
While they were at the port, students also took part in a district-wide competition testing the strength and efficiency of model bridges they built in class.
I saw the excitement in our engineers' eyes when they stopped and they're looking at that bridge after it, just looking at the design, looking to see if what they could have changed a little bit. And these are ninth graders building bridges, and these are practicing engineers that are looking at that bridge with extreme interest because it did such a great job for holding the weight that it did, that they got to see that and then they got to puzzle through what worked and what didn't work. And so it was wonderful.
Excel Family Game Night was another community building event to focus on Education Week. Excel students from throughout the district came together to enjoy pizza and soda and some friendly competition. And Focus on Education Week wrapped up at Union High School with the All-District Honor Concert, bringing together the most accomplished student musicians from all of the Evergreen High Schools. Along with our own great music educators, there were also distinguished guest conductors on hand for the concert. It was a reminder of the importance the district places on music education and the great reputation we enjoy around the country. These were just some of the many events of Focus on Education Week, a chance to strengthen ties to the community and to showcase some of the great things happening in our Evergreen schools.
So thank you very much. We appreciate the partnership and appreciate the great education that our kids are getting in Evergreen Public Schools. Thank you very much.